being in psychology, I've taken a few classes now where they've talked about male and female hormones, stuff like that. And if there's been instances where people have been born with both male and female genitalia, and they have taken away the female genitals, and that individual hits puberty, and when they hit puberty, they have more female hormones.
Yeah, they get injected with something, or
they get super confused, and they're like, "What?"
I watched that girl that was born like that, and they gave her like
that's
a bunch
a problem. So I mean,
estrogen, I think it was.
if you don't believe in the circumcision part, you should believe in not altering the genitals of somebody who's born with both genitals, then, right?
I guess, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with what I was saying about getting your dick snipped. I was saying that the aspect.
No, but if somebody were to make that choice for you, which would be your parents, then you would be a slave to your parents.
But you're also a slave to the medical system because it's going to be based on the recommendation.
It's their recommendation, but it's your parents' choice at the end of the day.
I understand that, but it's still the recommendation. There shouldn't be any recommendation at all. It should be 100% just based on the parents. You are a slave based on the information that you are given.
I could have recommended that when COVID started, you smoke a pack of cigarettes every day because the tar in your lungs will help fight off COVID. And
people
you
would
could
do
say
it.
yes or no. Yeah, and it's just one of those things.
It's like the vodka thing. They were like, drink more vodka, you'll be just fine.
People were washing their hands with vodka. It was crazy.
Just because and this is partially why our society is flawed in such a capacity, is because we're willing to take the first professional's opinion.
Oh, of course.
And run with it.
I don't believe that anybody. I believe that saying anybody's an expert on anything and saying that you know everything about it or you're a master is a bunch of bullshit.
So I think what you're saying is this whole circumcision thing comes down to the parent. It's not just the system itself. It's the parent not being educated enough to say yes or no.
Well, yeah.
Because once again, you can get an opinion. So if you're going to consider somebody a slave of something, you're a slave to your parents.
Well, I know that, but a parent isn't going to. The recommendation, the idea would even be there if a doctor or a society didn't make it such a common thing. I mean, people looked at me like I was crazy when I said I didn't want to get my kids circumcised because everybody fucking does it. I guarantee all of us here are circumcised. Hey, are you circumcised? Are you circumcised? You're circumcised, I'm circumcised. Mm-hmm. That's a very common thing, and it happened all the time. But now, when I'm just hanging out.